Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I personally taught Koa how to perform pressure therapy. I use pressure therapy for two different reasons. One, if I become super anxious or I even start having a panic attack, I need him to perform pressure to slow down my heart rate and to kind of ground me and to bring me back to what's going on around me. Another one is if I'm having a really bad chronic pain day, especially in my legs, the pressure feels amazing and it alleviates some of that pain that I'm feeling. So the things you're gonna need are, one, dog treats, any kind of dog treats, whatever your dog prefers. It doesn't have to be any special kind. And two, I prefer clicker, but you can just use your voice and use the cue yes to mark, whenever they perform the activity that you wanted them to perform. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, so I am on the ground because most of the times when I have panic, I kind of sink to the ground, and that's kind of Koa's cue as to, okay, she's gonna want me to do something, I gotta wait for it. So how I first started to teach Koa how to do pressure therapy, this way, is I would put a treat in my hand. I know you see it. Put a treat in my hand and I will lure him over my lap until he's laying down. And I prefer his head to be down. We're still working on that. Sometimes he likes to pop his head up. And then as soon as he does it, you're not gonna wait as long as I do. You're gonna click, use your marker word yes, if you prefer, and then give him a treat. So I also use a hand cue with Koa, and I will show you right now. Pressure. And it's basically the lure, but at a faster rate. And this is if I become nonverbal, if I'm in the midst of a panic attack and I can't verbalize what I want him to do. If I do the hand gesture, he still knows what I want him to do. Yes, good boy. You don't have to use both. You can use one or the other. Just make sure if you do use both that your dog knows what you're asking from them either way. So whether it be a verbal cue or a hand signal, your dog knows what you're asking of them to do. So after you do the hand signal multiple times and they are getting the idea that you want them to lay in your lap, then you can start to enter in a verbal command. I do this just so it's easier for the dog, in my opinion, if you have them do it a couple of times before you start to give a verbal command. That way they just don't get flustered and confused and not know what you're asking of them. So the outcome of this is obviously you want to be able to just say your cue word and for them to know what to do. So pressure. No luring involved, and he knows what he needs to do. I like my pressure certain different ways. Other people will prefer it their way. When I am in the midst of a panic attack, I prefer him to lay across my lap, as opposed to when I'm having chronic pain in my legs. I actually like to have him lay the way of my legs. So this is just a basic video. If you guys want me to get into a more detailed video of how I taught him how to do this, or if you have any other video suggestions, if you would like to see more of his tasks and what he does, please let us know. And thank you for watching, and hit that like button and subscribe.